What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Saints stream. Today, the Valorant team going to be taking that stage once again in the NECC, taking on Conestoga. I believe it is the top 8 for the NECC playoffs. We have Jobin and we have Matthias, and we should hopefully have an exciting game today.
Yeah, it should be a very exciting game today. I'm always down to clown with some Valorant. We're getting up there. We're getting closer
True.
to that finals position. It's getting very exciting here.
Yeah, I guess shout out to our Valorant team as well. They actually qualified for the online CVAL, like the top 32 of the online CVAL finals. So they finally, got the camel off their back, got the monkey off their back, so to speak. They finally cracked through. A little bit of a disappointing finish to the last split, but they're back. They're back in action. They finally got the dub there. But today is all about NECC. And speaking of NECC, I do actually think we do have the bracket for today, kind of to see which one of these teams going to be squaring off against who. What playoff matchups are we going to end up seeing? Think we have potentially a bracket graphic. If not, though, we know the Saints. There it is. Just took a second. So as you can see, Waterloo taking a nice forfeit win over Laurier. The Saints playing Conestoga right now. Battle of the esports facilities, in some words. Saints will be playing Waterloo. Waterloo, very, very good squad. Actually, most of the best teams in Canada are left in this top 8.
Yeah, you'd expect that for top 8, You would expect a couple of people to slip through, but, it's very exciting, I'm so excited to see what happens here.
Yeah, Ottawa, Carleton on the other side. So there's a lot of familiar faces that we have seen before. And I guess, we showed the bracket. I guess we could take a quick look at the NECC standings, kind of see, how the season has shaken out, how some of these teams have ended up faring. I do believe the Saints actually do sit at the top of the NECC standings. I mean, I am seeing that 1 seed next to our name. So that would be a safe assumption, yeah. We're going to see down the standings here. St. Clair proudly sitting at that 8-1 spot. This Valorant team has been on an absolute heater. I will call you out, Ryan. You misspelled Ontario. Nice job, Ryan. Listen, we love Ryan. He had to. It took him a while to get all these graphics together. It was a lot of work to do. So I had to call him out one time for the one time. But that doesn't matter because that's St. Clair being in that number 1 spot. That is all that matters today. But taking on Conestoga again, it's a team that's 3-6. It's the 1 versus the 8 seed. This is the matchup that St. Clair was looking to get. And speaking of the matchup, we do actually have the maps for this game as well. I think it's going to be Ascent on map 1. It is going to be Split on map 2, and then Lotus as that potential decider.
Ascent, we see the usual couple characters on Ascent. We have been seeing more Gecko lately because he does have a couple good, flash lineups. The Molly's pretty good to close down those tight corners, Just really excited to see him, be played more, and it shakes up that meta that's so stagnant on Ascent, too.
No, yeah, Ascent has been very, very bedged for the last, 8 to 12 months. Luckily for us, Caillou has been one-tricking the Gecko, basically, even in CVAL. He has been piloting that Gecko. Even, there's times he's like, I don't want to play with Lil Bro anymore. I can't stand to watch him get shot anymore. So Caillou, he has a heart inside of him, but he's been playing that Gecko, been playing it very well. He had a pop-off weekend this last weekend as well. So, right, Ascent Split, very, very standard fare. The Lotus, the Saints have been playing a lot more, and they like to try to experiment on these new maps, but ultimately, that is if we have to go over to that map 3. But as we let the players get into the lobby here, we will take a very, very quick break. We will come back. NECC playoff action coming up very soon. And we are back in with Agent Select. NECC top 8 playoff game. Conestoga taking on St. Clair. Battle of the esports facilities. Conestoga, they have a nice facility as well. Nice little stage setup. Nice of, lots of lighting. Very, very nice. They've been on the cusp of that esports kind of revolution here in collegiate. But speaking of revolutions, the Saints trying to revolutionize what has been one of the most boring agent comps in the entire game. Yes, that is going to be the Ascent Meta Golem comp for the side of Conestoga. The Saints, it's going to be pretty much the same thing, but they've been swapping the KO with that Gecko for Caillou.
I know sometimes we see the Omen switched out for an Astra, but that really doesn't shake up the
rare.
meta too much.
And even then, right, they give you the same thing.
But I feel like having a different initiator frees you up to play, make so many more different plays.
Yeah, there's a lot of these like kind of one-way angles on the set where you just chuck Dizzy straight up in the air, and Dizzy falls straight back down into your lap there. So there's a lot of these cute little lineups. Mosh Pit, there's a lot of really, really small doorways, a lot of nice ways to cut off these rotations. KO, obviously strong as ever. Actually, gonna see, so we're gonna have Stretch Kip, we're gonna have Silly Shadow, we're gonna have Non, and we're gonna have J-Man. And for the Saints, it's gonna be that usual 5. It's gonna be Seth, 4 tapping, Sushi, Caillou, and Ems. That's CVAL 5. This has kind of been that Varsity 5 that has stabilized over the last couple weeks. Sushi, being the one that bounced between Academy and Varsity, but he played his way onto that Varsity squad, and he has been one of the catalysts for this crazy run the last couple weeks. So, a team that is coming together at the right time. They want to try to make sure they keep this momentum going, and it starts with this playoff game right now.
Yeah, Sushi is definitely one of the most consistent players on the team.
That is Sushi. Actually, he's wearing the only one wearing the white jersey today too, so it stands out nice and bold there.
Mm-hmm. He always gets those picks when he needs to. You can always count on him to get the kills your team needs to win.
Average Jet player.
Yeah. It looks like a couple Ghost Buys. We're seeing the round 1 Sheriff from Non there on Conestoga's side. And, typical classics and shields and 1 Frenzy on the side of St. Clair.
Yeah, it's usually some amalgamation of those pistols. Going to be a couple ghosts there for Conestoga, as we said, though. Just the 1 Sheriff over onto that Jet player. Dark cover getting prepped and ready. Sushi looking to be that first one to create entry there on site. Kip dodges the Paranoia up in heaven. There's Dizzy, though. First spotting of the game there. Nano Storm behind Jen, trying to block off Sushi here. Plant getting started by Little Bro. Sushi trying to lay down cover fire. Actually, it's going to be Caillou getting the plant, so it's going to be Big Bro getting the plant. It's going to be St. Clair playing post plant.
Yeah, so many players on Conestoga's side stuck trees here. They got to break that door down and try and find a way onto the site. Sushi going to get a pick with 1 here. Going to dive into the smoke. Shoot through the smoke, just blinded there. J-Man playing it perfectly, but not perfectly enough. Stretch going to get the kill there. Seth going to get 1. M's going to get another. Stretch going to take out 1. Stretch going to take out 2. Turret down.
Oh.
1 enemy remaining.
Yeah, low health on Stretch. 3 HP here. Trying to see if he can find the timing on Sushi. Sushi also low on HP there. Looking for the beanie. Spots the beanie. Gets his third kill of the round, rather. 13 HP. Does not matter, though. Nice execute on that site. Saints take the first pistol round.
That was a very clean round for the Saints. Just systematically funneling in, getting that plant down, and defending it very well. And they're off to a good start here.
Yeah, kind of the start you're looking for. And the buy is usually something interesting for round 2. I've seen a couple teams the last few days. I've seen full Stinger Force. I've seen full Spectre Force. I've seen full Bulldog Force. I've seen 2 Marshals, 2 Sheriffs. I have quite literally seen every combination. And this is going to be another combination to add up. Look at Guardian, Double Phantom, Bulldog, Spectre. I've been seeing so many of these kind of wonky round 2 buys recently. It just depends, I guess, team by team. But that is also the buy of a confident team.
Yeah, you gotta keep them on their toes. You don't know. You gotta keep them guessing. Gotta keep that element of surprise here. And Silly Shadow, they're really hoping they push trees here. They're not really having much sight control. And the Saints are able to get that door down.
That is the sound of Low Bro.
Yeah, get that plant down very easily.
Look at Caillou and all his friends getting that plant down. Wingman going to get scooped back up there. But, playing with these pistols, usually you're going to leave that site open, try to play for the retake. Because trying to hold the site when you're fighting into all those rifles and SMGs, not quite the easiest of tasks. But Conestoga getting prepped to try to get some kind of retake here. However, you've already taken about half the spike timer off. You haven't really made any progress whatsoever onto the A site. They're all kind of kicking around toward tree. A couple members kind of meandering up toward heaven. Low Bro with the stun. Shadow is going to get tagged down there. Caillou and the rest of these members going hunting through heaven. But maybe Conestoga trying to play for exits, but they're not guarding the spawn. So, not going to lie, a very, very strange round. If you're Conestoga, what were you trying to save there?
Yeah, when you have pistols and you have nothing
You quite
left
literally,
to lose,
I guess you get
run
money.
It down.
They get, I mean, to be fair, they get money for dying to the spike, but why not try to take away 1 or 2 weapons?
Yeah.
Pistols still kill people. That you can still find a lot of value.
Especially if you rush 2 people.
They
at
had
one
time,
person.
yeah, and they had. I saw like there was like a last-second plant. The Saints planted it in the first 20 seconds of the round. They just kind of sat around and went, oh, I guess it's over, guys. And now
they headed out, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, now the Saints are going to keep all that money in the extra pocket. No armor gets chipped down. They didn't really have to use that much utility. And now if you're Conestoga, the buys are relatively even because the Saints, I don't think they realize how many rifles the Saints actually had and how big the buy was. So having this full buy now, if they lose this round, they're going to be set back another 2 or 3 rounds most likely.
Yeah, with not pushing, they don't even have info on their weapons there.
That's why it's just weird.
Yeah,
they didn't fight. I don't think 1 bullet was fired.
Strange play.
Shot.
Maybe it's a high level play that we're just not used to.
I'll be honest, it is a
master plan.
It is typically not. it's unorthodox.
Yeah, it's unorthodox.
It's unique.
And it looks like the Saints here are going for a B push or a split push mid here. Gonna smoke off that trees area that Conestoga loves to huddle in. Stretch watching his angles here on B. And the alarm bot is down. That was a good shock dart.
Yeah, Saints, I mean, to be fair, a lot of these setups are going to be typically in the same positions that Killjoy. They're going to be the nano swarms or the lockdown. Speaking of nanos, I hear one getting procced over there, it sounds like, or maybe it was that 0 point. Turret going to go down. Seth sends out the dark cover. That turret, though, going to spot some of these Saints out. Now it's going to be all about the B side. Dizzy going in and trying to get some information. Kai looking for the timing. He's going to find it. J-Man is going to answer one back, though. Going to even things up. Looking for 2 out of Botos. He'll be good for it. Sushi, though, good for the trade out onto J-Man. So 3v3. Plant did go down. Now Conestoga. Going to be a bit of a tricky retake.
Yeah, with so much site control with their Killjoy still up, it is going to be tough to push onto the site here. Sushi watching this close angle, waiting for Conestoga to make the push, and he gets taken out by Silly Shadow. Ems takes him out though, and Kip takes out another. Now it's 2v1. Ems lonesome on the site. Oh, 21 health left, and Conestoga gets their first win this round.
Yeah, the only thing is, Conestoga's not going to get the loss bonus, and 4 members ended up dying. So this buy is probably going to be look rather tragic, assuming my math was correct in the previous round. And yeah, the buy is not going to be that of a good one. It's going to be probably 2 rifles tops here, expecting to see, you know, the shorty, maybe a sheriff or 2. Saints, though, kept every gun from round 2.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're going to still move some money around, but it's not the buy they were hoping for, because now the Saints are going to clearly be in the driver's seat as far as the money. Ems, 1 away from that Hunter's Fury as well. Going to be a nice engagement piece. Lockdown, though, for the other side. Couple rounds away here, but Saints definitely had the edge.
Yeah, Sushi only 2 points away from knives. So it is looking dicey here for Conestoga. And we're going to see the blind come out right away on that A push for Conestoga. Silly Shadow waiting in the shadows of this alley here.
It's just fitting he's playing Omen, truthfully.
Yeah, I wonder which came first, his name or playing Omen.
I would say the name, but...
Yeah.
Oh, Sushi. And dashing into the wall, maybe bonked his head there, down to 1 HP. Ooh. The shock dart is going to clear out wine there. Non's going to go down. So, actually, 2 members of Conestoga do fall. The spray down, though. Sushi, he was on about 7 HP, so a couple of Spectre bullets going to do the trick. There goes Low Bro. Off to put in a hard day's work. Should be able to find the plant there. That Nano Swarm, slow things down. A couple of shots to the wall. Not going to find anything, Ems. Mosh Pit up toward heaven, trying to stop this Conestoga retake. Low HP on Shadow as well. Saints have Thrash, are set up very nicely here. This is going to be very tricky for Conestoga.
2 heaven here, Stretch going for the spray down, gets 1. Caillou going to get 2 in return though, and Caillou going to get 3, and that is another round for St. Clair.
Yeah, that is a nice, clean round. 2 people still alive, so you're not going to lose all your guns. Going to be able to repurchase those things up, no questions asked. And Sushi, as we said, you know, this is the one time in life in games where you want to bring a knife to a gunfight, or you want to bring 6 or 7, that is. You can find that refresh. We've seen how good Sushi is on this jet, too. And for Conestoga, yes, you won the round before, but now looking at the buy once more, you forced out so heavily the last 2-3 rounds, you're going to be stuck onto basically the bargain bin here. So I'm expecting Conestoga now maybe to try to start wide swinging the Saints, trying to see if they can find a pick or 2, because I didn't really like the play they made last time when they had pistols.
Yeah, that was not the play to just wait around for the loss. You know, you got to at least put up a good fight here, maybe take a couple out, hurt their economy, because if you don't, you're in a position like you're in now where they just have utter dominance on the gun side. But even without
Sushi.
guns, Sushi gonna get the kill with the shorty. We're gonna get cleaned up by J-Man there. Moshkit going out, gonna try and flush out the enemy, and Jima gets flushed out. Beautiful. Indeed.
Kip with the Sheriff, trying to find the timing. Ems, though, Vandal advantage going to be that way. Ems gonna find 3 on the round. All of a sudden, all down to Silly Shadow. At this point, you wonder, do they try to maybe steal away one of these rifles and back up? I'm not sure he's going to be able to get to any of these rifles. Dizzy, though, Dizzy's going to put in the legwork, but Shadow is going to find one more, but M's going to find 4 on the round. 4K for the kid. That is going to be another round over to the Saints.
Shadow did get the flick, but wasn't enough that round, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's best case, right? You have a Sheriff, you're just like, listen, if I can get anyone at this point, I'm calling that a dub.
He could have got a gun, you know, it would have been an entire waste of his ult, but I'm pretty sure he could ult, pick up a gun and
True,
leave.
yeah, I mean, listen, to be fair, though, for how little I actually see the Omen ult get, like, like, not that there's, like, it's a good Omen ult is usually, like, I grab the spike, I get out of there, I reposition and try to catch someone off some weird timing, but ulting and getting anything positive done with the Omen ult, I would consider that a success, whether it's taking a rifle, taking anything else. Not, though. Yeah, speaking of taking, non-taking, a lot of space in mid with that operator. Not going to find anyone, though. That turret, the only thing back near Catwalk there. He's going to reposition here, going back toward mid. Looks like the A site once again for the Saints. Sushi up onto Generator. Looks like the default plant. There goes Low Bro. Dizzy going to get picked back up once more. Saints, once again, 5v5 retake.
Yep. Caillou picking up his buddies again. Drone going out on Conestoga side.
Lockdown.
We're going to hear the lockdown come down.
Where's the Hunter's Fury?
Yeah, where is that? Smoke going out from Sushi here.
Oh, not going to waste it, I guess.
Yeah, Caillou. Yeah.
Oh, they got it.
Ooh. Thrash gonna come online. Gonna not hit anyone, I think. Dizzy gonna go up. They need a push here.
Yeah, the Saints somehow went and found the lockdown. Ooh. Oh my goodness, check in PC for both of these members of Conestoga. That is a double kill through the smoke. Stretch swings and finds 3. 4 tapping, looking for some pings on the spike. Can't find the last kill though. The Sheriff shot's gonna find it. The defuse already gets half though. So the time is going to go Conestoga's way. If they were able to stop that half, that could have been everything. But Conestoga, you keep your ultimates, you keep these weapons in the back pocket, you bring this game to 4-2. Nice job to at least stabilize the economy.
Yeah, that was such... I don't know if I want to call it luck, but that spray transfer was just...
It's the thing, right? It's like, you know they're there, but it's, the Phantom is,
just
the bullets
painted a perfect picture around him, perfect silhouette of that diffuser there. But Conestoga, you got to be feeling pretty good about yourself there.
Yeah, especially if you lost that round, you would have been in a very, very large financial hole. The operator would have been gone from the table. Now, though, you get to keep all your ultis. You only had to use that lockdown to zone those Saints off, and ended up working out nicely. Sushi getting right up on top of things. Okay, Seth found the kill. I thought it was Sushi. I was going to say, good lord. I'm going to check his PC myself.
Is that 3 people in trees there on A?
Yeah, they're nice little walk in the park.
Looks like they like playing retake here. They usually wait for the Saints to plant before they make a play. They don't really try and defend their site as much.
Look at all that KJ util on A now. They're expecting this push to come through. They're playing far up on B too, so, but Seth, though, realizing, hey, if they're making noise at A, 1 or 2 of these members might get a little bit antsy here and try his luck a little bit too far. But dark cover toward mid, trying to get this execute started slowly but surely. A few of these members still totem pulled up in tree. Shadow waiting for the crossfire timing. Has full kit of util. Timing, though, impeccable. Sushi getting taken down early.
Yeah, Stretch right behind him holding that thing, but the Mosh gonna... Hunter's Fury coming online here.
Okay.
Gonna find 1. Oh, that was a big dodge there.
I think he split 3 of them.
Yeah. That was pretty good first arrow, but not able to find a pick. Caillou holding that Dizzy, waiting to make a play here. He knows they're all back there. Dizzy gonna find all 3 there. Omen ult gonna come online, gonna reposition to a better spot. Right behind the team, but not able to find the shot. Caillou gonna find 1. Caillou gonna find 2. Silly Shadow also gonna find 2. But Ems with the spray transfer gonna get 2. And clean
11 HPMs finishing the job that Caillou started. Those 2 locking the site down, and not a moment too soon too. Conestoga is starting to get the pinch on there, but it falls apart in heaven there. They're going to take the operator off the table. They're going to break this economy of Conestoga for this next round or 2 here, force them back onto these Sheriffs. And that was good timing too, because the Saints economy not in the greatest of spots considering they've been forcing out and they've been losing 3 to 4 players each round.
Yeah, they are not in a great spot here. They only have pistols to work off of here, and looks like they're going to be more aggressive here. Try and make a play. Bladestorm's online. That was weird, but Stretch gonna... Caillou gonna get 2, not gonna get very good use out of that Bladestorm.
Yeah, Bladestorm up. Blade Storm down. Kip looking for the Sheriff shot. Timing though. Seth on the wide swing is going to find the kill. So 5v2. 4v2 rather. That is a nice kill back for Shadow. Picks up the Phantom. Finds the second one. Looking for a third. But Caillou's got a 3K in the round once more.
Ooh.
Nice little Sheriff shot through mid there. Conestoga. They are making this round pretty damn expensive for the Saints. And all of this time to stretch has recovered a rifle. So not only is this expensive, there is a chance for them to win. Caillou though.
Does he expect him around the corner here?
Caillou got a lot of audio. Yeah. That's going to be the 4K. Don't mess with Caillou or his crew. That is a 6th round to St. Clair. Again, more expensive than they would have hoped for, but a round win is a round win.
Yeah, their economy is good enough that it doesn't hurt them too much. Another round like that, then you put a dent in their economy. But another good thing from Caillou getting that last round kill is he has Thrash up ready now.
Yeah, Caillou's, I think Thrash is only like 7-point ultimate, and you can, the fact that you can recast it, I think it's, you know,
it's pretty good.
It seems, yeah, I don't want to say it's like broken because you can very easily hear it, like, you know, you can hear it snaking toward you, you can shoot it, only takes that 6 or 7 bullets, but the fact that you could recast it, that you get it so quickly, and to be fair, Caillou's only getting it this quickly because he's getting about 2 to 3 kills every single round.
Yeah, his aim is on point today here, but Nan looking to have good aim, but with the paranoia, he's going to have to retreat. Thrash on the ready, gonna get the blind, gonna have to retreat here.
Oh, Shadow's hurt.
Shadow's retreating back onto the site, gonna smoke it, but Thrash coming out. He might get 2 there.
Got suppressed.
Oh, he got suppressed.
Yeah, null command actually was the reasoning. I was gonna say, did not see the 0 point. Shadow is still on low on HP, but has enough health to keep util spamming this A long. Saints right now having second thoughts, debating if they want to try for the A site once more, knowing. Because the thing is now, they've gotten past the first wave of util. They burned a lot of it. They got a lot of these Conestoga members to kind of play their hand. But the Saints also still have to find a way to gain entry. And it looks like they will opt to try something else. Still have 45 seconds to play, so lots of time to address here. Recon dart toward mid. Yeah, looks like it's going to be probably this B hit. They haven't actually really hit B through the garage yet, to be fair, either. Maybe once.
Yeah, I don't think they've made a B push through the garage yet.
But Killjoy is...
Coach Killjoy's waiting there, but... Does Killjoy hear them pushing so fast on the B? Thrash out, but Thrash gonna just totally scope it out. That was a good recon.
I forgot how long it lasts. Yeah, just seeing him scope out the entire site and still having 10 seconds. I forgot how long that Thrash lasts too. So Hunter Shuri though gonna answer this lockdown. First shot gonna go through, second one to follow. Looking for this third one. Lockdown, getting destroyed. Seth though taking down 2 Conestoga members. Take that back. That is a 3K for Seth right now. Locking this round up in tow. Nan's going down to Sushi. Little Jet v Jet action there. It's one more member. It's Seth with a 4K. It's the Saints taking a 7-2 lead to get us going.
Yeah, they are on a roll here today. Conestoga is going to have to hope their attack is just as good as the Saints. And with that, we are going to a little bit of a timeout, which is definitely needed. They need to rethink their defense here, figure out what they're doing wrong, figure out what they need to do to stop this overwhelming offense here from the Saints. Yeah, and Ascent is typically seen as a fairly defensive-sided map, obviously in collegiate and pro play and everything else, solo queue. All these stats kind of get skewed depending on, you know, elo and percentages and everything like that. But Ascent is definitely agreed upon as being primarily defense-sided. So if you're the Saints, if you can get to 8 on attack, 8 right now is looking more than likely. If you can get to 9 or maybe 10, depending how things can shake out, you can look to pretty much bury this game nice and early. And Conestoga right now, I'm not sure. It's tough to say what to do better because that last round, they made a really good play. They finally stopped the Saints from getting on site. They put the line up. They said, stop, you're not crossing. The only thing is the Saints, they have enough time to go rotate over, and then nobody from Conestoga rotates in time. They still lead that Killjoy mid when... To me, it was pretty clear the Saints probably weren't going to try A again. There were still 50 seconds. They gave you no indication, no audio. They were going to be over there. They just waltz over to B, take their sweet time. Nobody at all playing Boathouse. No one playing anywhere on B to stop the push. So basically what they did at A, they just took it over to B and did the same thing. Yeah, Conestoga definitely needs to have a better game plan going in. And be more decisive. Maybe not this round. Well, I was going to say. Yeah, I just mean in general. And that's why timeouts are weird too, because like, do you call a timeout? You have 5 sheriffs. Yeah. Like, I get you want to talk, but like, what can you really do? Yeah, going into the wrist round, you just gotta hope you have the lineup. They walk right into your crosshair, you get the headshot. But not too much to do other than hope your aim is good. M sending the drone out. Gonna just go over that site. Gets one. Look at that dog. I love that the dog is just in like a very frequently peeked corner. So anytime someone is like seriously peeking it, trying to scout for info, it's just a cute little like wiener dog just sitting there kind of chilling.
Dizzy, though, not chilling. Taken out of the air by Shadow. Bad person. Lil Bro going in for the stun, maybe. Dark cover out toward tree. Nano Swarm, spray down Shadow. This Stinger Gaming, always going to be effective. 4 tapping and M's, also effective with those rifles, though. That is 2 Conestoga members down. 3 Condors left to make heads or tails of the A site. M's. Recon sets up. That is a nice little observer bug there. I'd love to see that. Stretch, though. Let's see if he can find a nice little sheriff shot here. 3 Saints up in hell right now. Yeah. All stacked up right now. 1 member playing outside of cellar. They're going to be Seth. Stretch right now, like you said, you're hoping to find a nice little Maserati peek and find a headshot.
Ooh, Dizzy, though. It's going to be hard to get any kind of shot off there. Stretch going to throw out the drone, scope it out a little bit, try and line out the shot, but Seth already has a shot lined up. And with 3,
wow, fearless.
Yeah, 5 HP, fearless. He knows he had that.
Yeah, listen,
the confidence.
That's what you can tell, right? Because normally you'd be like, okay, let's play a little bit safe. He literally sits there crouching too, and like the thing in Valorant, everyone's like, oh, stop crouching when you shoot. If you crouch mid-fight, you are committing to the fight, win or lose. He ends up winning every single one there. So it's gonna feel good for him. Now, we're gonna see the buy for Conestoga get purchased back up. Couple ultimates in the back pocket. Lockdown is gonna be there. Operator back on the table for Non. Hasn't really gotten going with it yet. I like the idea. On Ascent, it's very good for the Jet to op, especially down mid, maybe down B long, but it's going to be that Operator. It is going to be the Blade Storm for Sushi, though, and he is not waiting for anyone. He's going to go right in there, but hits with
Paranoia,
yeah, hit with the 0 point and the Paranoia, so going to shut down the Blades for a few seconds here.
But
nice
just
ping.
like that, they're back up. He's waiting in the smoke, going to push on the site here. Does he find one? But Conestoga just
messy.
Systematically taking him out, but 4-tap going to get 2, Non going to get 1, Seth going to get another. This is back and forth here. It's a war of attrition at this point. And it's with Seth with the bomb down, going to retreat down into hell.
Oh, this is going to be bad news for him.
I think he's good. I think he...
They have to guess hell, surely.
They have to.
Surely they're going to guess hell! Oh, Seth finds one. Stretch, luckily there to turn and find the headshot. He almost got away with double murder. But the Condors are akin to it. They're going to find the answer there. They're going to shut things down. Seen a couple pings there between Hell and Generator there saying, was he there or there? Where did he actually end up coming from? But all that matters for the Condors, they're going to bring this one to that 8-3 score. They're going to keep the Operator. Should have a fairly decent buy as well. I think it actually is going to be maybe 2 rifles and a Bulldog and a Spectre. Luckily for the Saints, they're going to have a little more utility. The Ultimates, though, still going to be fairly even. Stretch hasn't really used the lockdown. I think only 1 time, but, right, playing against the Sova. Once you pop your Ultimate, guess what? It's gone.
Just got to hope he gets taken down by your team before you can use that ult.
Literally.
And vice versa for the Sova, you know?
You try to get them to use it early, or you hope they're dead, and that's like, I can actually ult you guys.
Yep. Dart going to go out, not going to find anybody. Saints taking a quiet push onto B here. Now they're going loud. Abilities are coming out. Drones are coming out. Gonna get suppressed. Not gonna get that intel with the drone that you wanted. Sushi spraying down that usual corner here. Kip back of sight. Waiting for them to push, I think. I'm pretty sure it's B.
Yeah, no, the B is probably going to come through, but there is still 4-tapping kind of mucking around over here on A, so a little bit of information getting pulled both ways. The Saints right now, though, now that the Killjoy utility's gone, especially in that little section, they can maybe start to make a push. 4-tapping. Going to get some info off the turret there, but this is the Operator he's peeking into. Non really wants to grab that orb, I think, but does not want to risk his life to do so, especially... I mean, it is the last round before half, so if you lose the op, not the end of the rope, but you don't want to get first-blooded. Lockdown actually going to get invested on B. The Saints, they have slowly made their way over to A. However, they are going to be pushing into that Operator.
That is true. You got to hope you hit your shots with that Operator here. It could very much even up this round. And 8-4 going into the next half. It's much better than 9-3. Feels much better on the mental for your team. Sushi gonna throw down a couple of smokes, dive very aggressively on the site.
That's how you beat the op.
Gonna see the Hunter's Fury come online.
Nice shot.
Get 1 pick. Does he find another hit, but not able to.
Yeah, low damage on one of these members up in heaven. Sushi, now the post plant setup is gonna be there. Sushi pinged up by the recon dart. Trades up in heaven though. Seth and Stretch gonna be the culprits there. 4v3 now for the Saints. Site still on lockdown. The alarm bot, the distraction. The 4-tapping headshot. Stretch taken down for that. Now Non looking for the headshot, finds the timing on Ems. Looking for the second one. The alarm bot claims 2 victims essentially. 4-tapping takes down Non. All on J-Man. Up in heaven, all down. Caillou takes him down. 3-9 blessing potentially for Conestoga, and a nice little detain on 4-tapping after the fact.
You gotta hope for that 9-3. You gotta hope for any semblance of superstition here.
Yeah,
or you're in
they
this
should hope
position.
they win pistol. Forget about the night. Just hope that you win this pistol round.
Yep. Hey, maybe the extra practice with pistols has prepared them for this moment.
I mean, that's low-key BM. Oh, yeah, you guys have been stuck on pistols for so long. You must
I'm sorry.
No, I know you didn't. It came out perfectly. It was perfect.
Yep.
You know, backhanded compliment.
Yep,
Yeah, you guys are so great. You look like you use pistols every round. You haven't missed a shot. They're like, yeah,
True.
thanks, man. 9-3.
Yeah. Well, here they are. Maybe you said this is more defense sided, but maybe
it's pretty unanimous.
Maybe with these teams, it's attack
It's
sided.
true.
We could see something different.
And in collegiate as well, like collegiate, as I have learned, has basically no inclination that pro play has. It's honestly two different worlds, it feels like. And even then, like the West region feels like it plays different from the East in slight way. There's certain, Ascent, not really because it's Ascent, but some of these other maps, there's a lot of different ideas and tactics. Owl drone up through pizza. Tried and true tactic there. Shock dart to follow. Aw, Sushi stuck on the box of pizza. Non's going to get tagged down there. Dizzy's going to go down too. But not that much space taken by Conestoga yet. The Saints are stacked up here.
Ooh,
ready for this push too. Yeah, shock dart to the corner. Kip's going to be low. He's going to go down. Ems with first blood. Seth and Sushi working this mid. Pizza, the sight of all these dead bodies, and the Saints walking away the victors. 4v2 to round things down here. Ooh. Good lord.
Yeah, they are just systematically picking them off one by one and now going hunting for Stretch here. They know he must be... Yeah, I love the little bro's little footsteps. They know he must be nearby because they heard turret. So it's just a matter of how they're going to push this...
They've got Spike.
Stretch. Yeah, they have Spike.
Uh-oh.
But they're kill hungry, as you can see.
Yeah, Dizzy really has a thirst for blood.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Dizzy, the absolutely unhinged piece of utility. But now we are going to see the one good thing. Ems has been, Sova with an LMG on this map, pretty much as old as it gets in Valorant. But Ems recently, I've been seeing a lot of teams, no lie, double Odin on Ascent. I've been seeing it a lot too. Ems has been using a lot of these LMGs. He's been finding a lot more success than I would even care to admit, considering it's a bit of a greasy strategy, but it is an effective one nonetheless.
Hey, you got to get those wins.
Conestoga is actually like full forcing this too, so if they lose this round, spoiler, it's probably going to be game over.
Yep, Ems already spraying down that B push.
Don't need skill, I have bullets.
Yeah. When you're up against pistols, you are definitely down in mag size there. Oh, he's so tagged up. The drone gonna go out. He sees him retreating. He hit him. Oh my god.
Listen, he was looking for. He was like, oh, I can actually get the angle here. Nod though. Some market control here. Nano swarm out toward garage. 4-tapping, lurking in rat with the bulldog. Ems still trying to hold the cross for him. Second nano is gonna get popped out there. Looks like the B site definitely gonna be the flavor here. 4-tapping and Ems, the two members, to try to keep things closed off there. Ooh. That's going to be one trade over Ems. The spray and pray. It's the fire hose, and it's Ems finding 4. One more looking for the ace. Nice little in-game shot there, Ems in the middle there, getting ready. Probably trying to go find this ace. But I'll tell you what he's found. He's found full control of this round, and he shut down Conestoga's full buy. And Silly Shadow,
he has to.
You might be adding yourself to the Ems Uwu highlight reel, my friend. Just a couple more feet, and this Ares is going to absolutely produce a wall of bullets with the trade for Seth. So Ems gets denied the ace. Seth looked down in disappointment. But the Saints will not be disappointed, taking 11th round.
For Conestoga, you had to do that. You have to get that kill, or else you just feel like you got to get the revenge.
Pistol skill time, baby.
True. Sheriff shots. They're going to hit him.
Well, they're going to need to hit at least 5 in the head, probably 6 because of the armor.
True. Well, it's a Wild West out here for Conestoga. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, it's the wild something. I'll tell you what, it's the wild, I would say it's wild Seth, Ems, and Caillou. All these members are pretty close in kills. It's just those 3, the numbers are kind of jumping off the page right now, especially considering Seth just playing on the Omen, playing off this dark cover, just playing that utility. Conestoga, A side completely open. The Saints, they're more than happy to play retake with 5v5.
Yep. Drone going out. They did get a little bit of information. Seth gonna just spray down that smoke. And it looks like
they smelled the nanos.
Yeah, Non took a lot of chip damage there, and it's gonna have to rotate over here. Stretch.
See, now that sucks because the Saints are just so ready for this.
Yeah. Stretch might be able to get a good shot off here. A little too high. Gonna get the dizzy. Yeah, the coordination like that, you can't fight that.
That's why Dizzy's so good too. It's not like
Yeah.
Reyna. If Reyna, if the flash is behind you, is fine. Dizzy, it still will ping you if it's above you. You have to actually address Dizzy. And in that 2v1 situation, oh, the Bulldog.
Oh,
Sushi's
whoa.
going to miss the second one. Dash into the wall. Triple kill for the Jet. I don't know how he pulled that one off, but it was a little messy, but job got done nonetheless. And now for Kip, the job just got seemingly insurmountable.
The dash there did not move.
Little
Oh.
CTE never hurt anyone.
Yeah.
Caillou with the headshot there. Little CTE for Kip and a flawless for the Saints. And this game, just that snowball getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you're Conestoga right now, it is a blizzard. You're going to call timeout, slow things down just for a moment, because a moment is all you might have left in this map.
Yeah, you gotta think about all your options here. Which there's not a lot, unfortunately.
Look at the stress on their faces.
Yeah,
The
they're
panic,
thinking.
the
Yeah,
worry.
I mean, Conestoga has to think about their options here. You know, Saints just gotta sit back, relax, try and get another ace, multi-kill.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
yeah,
it.
They just gotta keep doing
playing
what they're
your
doing.
game, literally.
Not lose that mojo you built up during this game.
Because the thing is, like, everything has kind of worked. When they were on attack, B worked, A worked, mid worked. On defense, they've been stopping both sites. I don't think Conestoga's actually gotten on site yet. I think they've gotten shut down at the front door basically every time. And the one time they got near site, they ended up getting rinsed, I believe it was, by Seth, or 4 tapping back in Boathouse. So things just haven't really gone their way. I do believe this was guys having some fun on the stage as well. Seth about that one after. Just a nice little cute little moment there. But Conestoga, I hope you had lots of time to go over this timeout to talk things through, because it is 12-3. I do believe they're going to have the full buy, so you at least are going to have a puncher's chance, but you better have some brass knuckles on if you're going to land this knockout blow.
Yep, Caillou. Showing off that new knife here. Sorry, I was just
Listen, all these Valorant players, all of a sudden, big
the
CSGO fans. Yeah.
The new. I've heard people asking for the CS:GO bundle though.
It is. Like,
It is.
They will tell you it's not. It's no mistake. CS2 is out in like a month, and all of a sudden, there's like literally CSGO skins in the game.
Just like that. Conestoga mounting their offense here.
There you go.
Stretch gonna get 1. Maybe this break was what they needed here.
There you
Gonna
go.
get 2.
Exactly what they needed.
Just needed the plant down here. Oh, Hunter's Fury gonna come down from Ems. He's gonna find one. Can he find the kill? Yep. Just like that. It's turned around for the Saints. Just like that. Lockdown coming out.
Oh, Caillou.
Yo.
Oh, Caillou takes down 2 actually. He's got Low Bro too, looking for the timing. Low Bro was simply the distraction. Caillou was the force behind it. That is going to be map 1 over to the
GG's all
Saints.
around.
Caillou, nice little thumbs up there. I approve of the wingman play. I approve of your work. And I approve of these M's shock darts after the fact. But that is map 1, 13-3. Dominant win for St. Clair. The 1 seed toppling the 8 seed. Thrash making one more appearance just at the end for us. But honestly, not much more you can ask. Just a good, solid, clean game, start to finish. Not many holes to plug up for map 2.
Yeah, you gotta hope that maybe Conestoga, maybe Ascent's your bad map. Maybe just how Ascent is played just doesn't line up with how your team plays.
Yeah.
Maybe you're better on the next map. Maybe you're a split team
Yeah.
here. And you just gotta hope something will change for the next round.
If I'm not mistaken, I do think the Saints did pick Ascent. So theoretically, you know, they held home court. They won their map pick. But going over to Split, that is going to give the Saints the side selection. And to add to Ascent, I do believe Split is fairly defensive-sided from all the players and stuff I've been seeing. So if you're the Saints, you're going to be feeling good that you can go into this map to hopefully take another 8-4, 9-3 kind of lead, end up just running away with the game and taking this 2-0. But we're going to throw it to a quick break for a few minutes. We're going to give Conestoga and the Saints a couple minutes to refresh here. And we're going to come back with a potential deciding map 2 in just a few. And welcome back in, everybody. We are going into map 2 here very, very soon. St. Clair College taking on Conestoga. Map 1 went the way of the Saints, 13-3 over on Ascent. It was a fairly dominant game, but Split is going to be our next battleground here. As we said, Conestoga fighting for their NECC lives in this top 8 matchup. The Saints, curious what the comp is going to be. I know, pull the curtain back, these guys aren't the biggest fans of Split, but it's a map that's been around long enough. It's a Valorant staple, so sometimes you're stuck to play it.
Yeah, Split is definitely one of the most consistent maps we see around in Valorant. It got taken out for a bit, surprisingly, and you know, you'd think they would do some more changes for how long out of the game it was, but just move a box 3 feet to the right, open up mid a little bit more.
Yeah, at least with like Bind, at least with Bind, they're moving the teleporter. They actually changed line of sight. Like Bind, the map isn't super different. I still kind of hate Bind, but I can definitely see a lot of improvements. I think the map is going to be much, much better. But all I'm saying is, where is Breeze, man? I don't know a single person.
Seen that. I was just
Every pro liked Breeze. Every collegiate player I talked to loved Breeze. They loved the long range fights. They thought Breeze was a well set up map. It's a shame that it's not back in rotation. But honestly, the way that the path of the game seems to be going, I'm guessing Breeze will eventually make a return. That seems to be the trend, especially, right? It was a map that, it was like the one map. When Bind was gone, people were like, some people like Bind, but most people were like, okay, you know what? Like, not bad. Icebox 2 is now getting removed. Some people do not like Icebox, so like, I understand it, but it felt like Breeze was a little bit more loved, especially as the game got older and older. So sucks that we're going to miss it, but Split, usually, you know, Split has delivered some banger games in the past, so hopefully it will do so for us once more.
There's always a lot of plays to be made on these older maps. You know, we have every trick.
Teach an old dog new tricks.
Ready in the boat. Well, it's just you have such a big toolkit you can use for the tricks, right?
Yeah.
You know every lineup, you know all these things that you can do. They might not be new, but how you utilize them and what angles you approach them from is what makes these, you know, matches very interesting to see.
Yeah, we are seeing different comps too, which is always kind of good. Split, there is still a little bit of flexibility, I guess. Typically, the attacking side there for the side of Conestoga, we usually see this double duelist with the Raze and the Jet. They're opting for the solo duelist. The Saints actually opting for that solo duelist too, so they don't really have a typical, I guess, Raze player. 4-tapping has played it. I think Seth has played it before. They don't really have that, you know. Usually if you have a Raze player, Sushi does have the Flappy Bird crosshair.
Oh yeah.
The guys were they were having a little bit of fun on stage. They said depending how things went, they might, you know, do a little bit of fun with the crosshair, but nothing too major. And ultimately, these guys know where these bullets are going. Crosshair doesn't really matter that much.
Tiny crosshair. Kip pushing in, but gonna get taken out by the molly there. Caillou, what a massacre from Seth there. Great Viper molly there. Just weakening everybody there, and Stretch has to wait and try and maybe approach this from another angle, but he needs that spike. It's just right in front of him, but is it safe to push?
Just grab it. Just grab it.
Yeah, just grab it while Seth is not looking.
Take it.
He shoots.
Let the intrusive
Lets him know he's there. Seth is pushing up now. He knows he's not close enough.
Got the spike though.
Did? Oh, he did grab the spike.
Just barely was able to pick it up.
1 pixel.
He is actually going to fake this rotate too. Seth though is going to grab the orb. I don't think Seth is going to be expecting this one. This might be a nice play for Stretch. Tripwire down and Stretch down. Seth, nice little 4K to open up things on Pistol. 21 HP, but walks away with the W.
Yeah, with that, 4K on round 1 is a statement for sure here.
Especially after the first map, too.
You're going to have to just try and consolidate your efforts. I'm curious how they do this pistol on this round 2.
Is Conestoga like really good with pistols or what?
No, I just, they, the first time they had pistols, like the first time they lost pistol round, they just kind of waited around for the spike to blow up. So I'm wondering what they're going to do here now that they're on attack.
Yeah, the other thing I forgot, I did talk to the guys too. I think there's a play to, dying to the spike gives you money. I think they were playing to get alt orbs as well. They were playing to try to get the alt orbs and spawn. Once they grab the orbs, they're kind of content with leaving things as they are. So I asked the guys, I was like, I know they died to the spike for the money. I just, usually you see teams try to challenge it. You know, there is definitely a play where teams don't fight that. And I have seen it before. You just see it a little bit less often, but that was the play Conestoga made. I know there was some confusion on another stream yesterday going, why are the Saints like, what play is this? Like, what is going on? It's like, no. Let him cook. Let him cook a little bit. You know, let him bring it to a simmer. Not to that full boil, but J-Man, nice swing up Sushi. Gonna find that first kill. Caillou gonna answer back, but 4v4 and low health on Ems too.
Yeah, Ems here in the corner, looking for someone to peek out here. Heaven, dog gonna come out from Caillou here. I think he was successful as he's pushing here. Ems gonna find 1. Ems gonna find 2, and that's spike down. 1 enemy remaining. Stretch on the point, but not able to escape that fight there, and 4-tapping going to take him out.
That crosshair is actually invisible on Caillou's screen. I would love to see another look at Caillou's crosshair when we get a second after, because that thing actually was yeah, what crosshair? You could fool me.
Oh my god,
I am literally, me and Matthias are literally leaning 4 or 5 feet into the TV we're looking at to watch.
I think that's 4 pixels.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah, it's like fading in and out almost. So you can see this guy, he visualizes the bullets. He visualizes where they're going to go. And another quick note,
like real life.
The Saints had that nice little cascading staircase scoreline, 4-3-2-1-0. Always a nice little Easter egg to see in these Valorant games.
Yeah. Stretch gonna send the camera out, try and push around this corner here to B garage. Wall gonna go up, Non gonna push Heaven here, gonna take out turret, but he doesn't take out the mollies in the alarm bot. Oh, they took out alarm bot, but 2 mollies gonna go. They're gonna have to retreat there. M's gonna get concussed. Sushi gonna get one and dive right out. Stretch gonna find another. Ooh, but Sushi through the smoke. Maybe check his PC.
Somebody go get Sushi's PC. That is a nice little spray down through the smoke. Weapon disadvantage doesn't matter when you have the intuition to fire through that Astra Star. Find the frag. Now Seth looking to get on the flank here, and the flank he will get. He's getting all of it. That is a double kill from Garage. Non is going to turn, find that last kill. 8 HP though. Seth dropping it down to 0. That is going to be another round. Seth, 7 kills in the first 2 rounds. This Viper is getting going.
Yeah, that was a very good play by Seth. Big flank, just sneaking up. Well, the Astra is in their astral plane.
Viper do be snaking around like that little snake in the grass like she is. You know, that lurking Viper has been a staple of many Viper players because we're usually used to them hunkering down on site, playing kind of that killjoy role. But some of these other Vipers like to get a little bit more active around the map, and it can provide nice results. And speaking of nice results, you had some money in the pocket. Caillou, give me that.
Caillou has been dominating with these LMGs. I've seen him with the Odin here, and it is a sight to behold. Oh, the Viper Pit coming out online right out of the gate on A, but it looks to be a B push here from Conestoga.
Yeah, trying to work through mid through ropes here. Once again, the KJ setup is going to be there, so I suspect they might try to go A side this time, just based on the fact the util is there. But knowing the Viper Pit's at A, probably going to make them second guess. So it is going to be this work up through mail, through Heaven here. Couple pop shots there. M's going to be finding the first one there. Actually, 4-tapping. Getting credit for that kill. M's looking for the timing on this one. He is going to get it, so automatically 5v3.
Yeah, Sushi here. Going to spray it down, going to get a kill, and Caillou going to get a kill simultaneously. Silly Shadow here with the Sheriff stuck in mid, but going to find the Sheriff shot.
Silly Shadow Sage Sheriff shot.
That is a tongue twister and a half. Oh, but with the shotgun, Sushi creeps up from behind and gets the jumping headshot.
I will say, the shorty seems that that was point blank. That was a free kill, but not gonna lie, the shorty seems to be a little bit strong. The last recent while I've been watching some battle, I've been seeing a lot of shorties getting taken out in situations where they probably aren't the best, and they still end up finding results. So. Forget the shorties though. These teams both have some money in the pocket. We're gonna see these rifles. Caillou still gonna be hunkering down with that Odin. It worked out last round. He found that kill. Couple of these ultimates now getting ready to get put into the fold as well.
Yeah, we might see some Nazarel as well. Caillou here, the big chunky crosshair.
There's the Minecraft chest crosshair.
Yeah, with some big chunky
finally
bullets.
Rendered.
Not enough there. Non gonna get one, but Sushi gonna take out 2 there, just like that. It's pretty even in the lead, but Sushi gonna get 3 there. Gonna get 4.
Crosshair.
Yeah, Sushi wants to get 5 with the Flappy Bird. I hear him screaming out there.
He said, give me the ace. He's showing on stage, and they're going to give it to him. Sushi. There's the ace. There's the jump through the screen. The rest of these guys, Seth's got his head in his hands. The rest of these guys are, yeah, Flappy Bird. There. Shout out to the Flappy Bird crosshair. They're all having a nice laugh about it. But when you've got aim, like, listen, Sushi is having an absolute blast right now, and that is exactly what you want to see. That is one of those Jet players that when you're just getting dogged on in solo queue, you're just like, man, this guy must be try-hard sweating. Then you just have Sushi smiling, yucking it up, just getting 5 kills, Flappy Bird crosshair, not a care in the world. And when you're off to this 5-0 hot start, forcing Conestoga back onto an eco round, having to barely burn any of your ultimates this entire time, you're going to be feeling good. Non, hoping to feel good with the showstopper, and he will be doing so, yeah. Going to try to hopefully wipe that smile off Sushi's face. Seth, a lot of damage on the Non, though.
Yeah, Caillou here has the Seekers in his back pocket if he needs them. Looks like Conestoga is pushing up A ramps here. Gonna try and shoot out that alarm bot, or raise bot, boom bot. Yeah. Seth just holding that wall very confidently, waiting for them to peek through. Nan on his way over here to A. Not gonna be able to win that gunfight, and Seth takes him out.
I could see Conestoga maybe trying to get the neural theft online here. They could possibly use this body up toward tower. Seth, though, is kind of locking it down, trying to protect his fallen brother there. A couple of these Conestoga members working their way up toward tower, though. Seth still going to back off here. Snake bites to delay. Is going to go for the peak, though. Couple of pop shots. Is going to get hit with the Sky Flash, though. Backs off into the Star for safekeeping. Condors looking like they're ready to start to attack this A site. The Saints are set up pretty nicely, though. Speaking of nicely, Caillou's in the corner. He's found two. Turn and burn through the cage. Takes down Stretch. And the Saints take down Conestoga for the 6th consecutive round. And things are just looking oh so dire. And as we say that, Conestoga, they're going to call for time. They need to figure out what the hell do we do to break this defense.
Yeah, even if you can't figure it out, you need to try and put a stop in that momentum that they've just been carrying since round 1.
They must have saw Sushi on the face cams. Just literally having the best time I've ever seen anyone have on stage.
Yep. I wonder if we'll see any changed crosshairs here during this timeout.
Look at Sushi. He's typing something in.
He's typing something.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
I wouldn't suspect it. I'll be honest. A couple of these guys on stage, probably all 5. I wouldn't put it past them to try some stuff like that, but that might be for if it's like a 10-0 scoreline. 5-0 or 6-0. Conestoga still has some talent over on that team.
Definitely.
I know I've seen Kip and some of these other players on a lot of these high-level collegiate matches before, so there's still a lot of talent across the board. This Saints team, though, just feels like they are on a different type of pace recently, and no team can seemingly keep up. I mean, yeah, over the weekend in CVAL, I think they won one of the maps like 13-2, 13-3, and they ended up steamrolling the other map as well. So this is a team that they are literally playing the best Valorant I think I've ever seen them play, and they're picking a good time to do it too.
Yeah, they're definitely on a roll as of late. You know, there's good days and bad days when it comes to competitive games. You know,
Tel was playing Astra. 4-tapping's whole face was purple while he was in like Astro mode. Yeah. Everyone's screen is normal. 4-tapping just looks like he has a Barney mask on because he's in Astro mode setting up the round.
He's in the Astro realm himself.
Yeah, everyone's like, what's off here? It's like, oh, he's doing something with Astra. Like, okay. What's it say? 4-tapping was 2-1 and 2.
Oh, flash for the team there.
Sushi. Oh my, that was clean for the first one. Seekers looking for the second one. The Astro Well does get the refresh, looking for one more, but J-Man finally going to use those Seekers. Shuts down Sushi, but Seth will answer back in revenge for Sushi.
1-4 here.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Ooh, Kip gonna get one.
Come on.
Shot up with the shotgun here.
Seth.
Sprayed down. Yeah.
I
don't know what that was.
That play was called, I'm having a pretty good time, and I am feeling confident that you are not going to beat me. Double kill or double shot with the shorty, ends up just Maserati peeking, spraying with the Phantom. And now, once again, I sound like a broken record, but the Saints have forced Conestoga back onto an eco. They're going to be on these Stingers, a couple Marshals. No real offensive ultimates. I mean, the Sage Res is nice. They haven't really found a time to use it. What about
yeah, I think that crosshair is new with the big chunky
green one. Is something different? Yeah, Seth. So I said I wouldn't put it past them. That's why we know these guys pretty well. And Seth, I mean,
Viper green.
He has been St. Clair green.
Oh yeah, true.
Viper, official agent of St. Clair.
4-tapping here, waiting in the corner.
Massive.
Could be a massive hit to them. Sushi also waiting in the corner here with the shotgun.
No,
go for the knife.
No, Sushi. No, there's no way. Sushi brings a knife to a gunfight and walks away the victor, putting on his best John Wick impression and a flawless to boot. Conestoga, not gonna lie, that's a backbreaker. That's a heart stopper. That is a confidence shaker. That is a momentum killer. Sushi quite literally gets away with double murder. Somehow lands both shorty shots, busts out the knife, and starts hacking away at these condors, clips their wings, and now he's going to reward himself with the operator. I mean, listen,
he got it last
if
round.
you get a melee kill, you deserve the operator.
Yeah,
oh my goodness, man. Sushi just absolutely having a blast. And like we said, this is the Jet main that you have nightmares about going against in solo queue.
Yep. M's here. Gonna peek that. Stretch gonna take him out. 4-tapping.
Obscuring vision.
Get out of there. J-Man gonna flash mid. They're really trying to clear out this mid now after what happened last match. Boombot going out. Gonna flash
they're sending
as well. Yeah, they want to make sure that is clear. But As their dreaded Sushi here is waiting here. And be heaven with an op.
Nice little stall on the dog, though. Kept behind the box, found some, oh, found the angles, and it was all to set up the Odin. Look at an absolute wall of bullets. No one gonna get past Caillou's face there. And Sushi playing with the shorty. Okay, I remember I said the Saints said that they didn't love Split because there was a lot of, puggy shotgun plays. I think they are unironically trying to play the way that they hate to go against because they know it's effective. They literally said when teams think that they might not have the advantage, they play short corner. They just like to rat with these shotguns and they try to find success that way. I mean, speak of success, Seth and 4 tapping, 1 death apiece there, and Ems only has 2, and one of them came from last round. So this Saint squad right now, the kills are coming, and they won't stop. I mean, right now, I think Sushi has as many kills as the entire Conestoga team.
Ooh, yeah, that is...
He actually has more.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's not a good spot to
and
be
they're
in.
on an eco.
We know this map is... You said it was defensively sided?
Yeah.
So, maybe that's it, but with such a high score line here, 9-0.
Well, the way this... Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. It is not looking great. And gonna get one, though. Seth gonna molly it out. Get out of there. He also has the Flappy Bird crosshair now, but Kip gonna take out Seth.
Yeah, Saint's getting a little aggressive there, trying to limit test just a little bit, but Conestoga, all you can hope to do there, keep punishing those early pushes, try to get this numbers advantage, try to get this neural theft used, or this res. I was going to say, it's been 9 rounds, we have not seen either ultimate. Do you want to try to make sure you actually get to use this utility? Shadow does have the Sage Wall. Astral out, going to be popped. Ems, though, always got the angle of a lifetime, but Silly Shadow has the aim of a lifetime. Finds a shot there. Neural Theft now going to get invested. So 4 tapping. You're going to have to go, buddy. He's going to find one. Kip does trade him back right away, though. Neural Theft, good for that second scan. Caillou on the operator. 1v4. If I know Caillou, though.
It's
I was
possible.
going to say he's going to go for this, but...
Oh, but there's a wall.
Yeah, that's going to be a little tricky.
It's really going to slow him down. I don't think he's going to get the defuse here, even if he does get a quad kill somehow.
4 bullets, or 4 kills, 1 bullet.
Yep. Bird gonna get stuck on the ice wall there.
I think Caillou's just enjoying himself a little bit.
Caillou probably just looking.
Hoping to get 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point.
Might as well save the op.
He also said he would keep using that, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he chucked this one away, just in case something bad happens there. Yeah, just gonna pop that one away.
Well, he's gonna go for it with a shorty.
Caillou's having fun this game, okay.
Yep.
There's one thing.
Everyone's having fun this game.
Everyone, yeah, and I will say they said he did say he would keep using that CS:GO knife for us just to try to get the Easter. Do you see the Easter egg with the CS:GO knife?
Oh.
If you load into
yeah,
it takes literally like 700 rounds sometimes of loading in and out. Because Caillou said he tried for like 400 or 500 rounds in custom or something, just respamming the round,
fade on
and you get like the color. Yeah, you get like the color variant, which very, very cool thing. But uncool thing for Conestoga, you won 1 round. But the scoreboard not going to be the most friendly as things stand. M's now going to be taking over that op job. 4 tapping, going to grab up that O. And the rest of these members opting to go Phantom Gaming. Honestly, the Phantom is just broken on Split.
Yeah, it was such close angles here. Yeah, it's just more the superior weapon here. But I'd say the Odin is also very aggressive here. 4 tapping, going to barely get out here. M's going to get the op shot off. Caillou here, mid, gonna send the dog out, scope out, get some info. Oh, but the flash did not see Kip there. Ready and waiting. But 4 tapping has the Odin here. Be heaven.
Oh, Seth.
Here on A. Gonna get 1, gonna get 2. Did not get 3, but the 3rd is very weak. And last one.
Oh, man.
Non. With not a lot of health here.
Got the spike, though, so could potentially try to make some kind of play here, but the jump shot from Ems. 1 time for the 1 time. That is going to feel good. Saints going on double digits. Owen, just shrug it off, man. Cool guys, don't look at explosions. Owen, though, great coach, great manager, leading these guys to a lot of success lately. Ems, formerly one of those jet mains, one of those primary duelists, so he knows his way around the operator. See the rest of these guys staying locked in here, trying to make sure they close out this game as safe as they can. I mean, we know they're feeling confident. We know they're feeling good. Look at the buy. I absolutely adore this from the guys.
Yeah, the triple quad up.
I love it. Quad op Odin, and they're swinging mid.
I've done that in my fair share of games, but a huge showstopper. Not gonna be able to contest
Honestly,
that.
deserved.
4 tapping, playing
no
really slow.
Shot. Do they hear him? They don't
I
know.
don't think hear him.
They don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
that was insane, Caillou.
We're watching Call of Duty or Valorant.
Yeah, that's a very speedy op shot.
Fooled me. This looks like some MW2 gameplay. Seth, though, now I know we're in Valorant because I can't see anything. The Viper Pit, the Odin, and the op, though. The Saints right now doing everything they want. Seth with the running swing once again, taking down Shadow. That's going to open up this half. Playing fetch with the Trailblazer, you know, got to give the good boy all the pets there. But Saints are feeling good about things. Listen, these two guys, Caillou and Seth, they've been kind of our dynamic duo. They love each other. They sit next to each other on stage, so they're always having a good time with one another. This defuse, though, will eventually get finished. I swear these guys want to go home at some point, so we're going to move into the second half, though. It is going to be 11-1, about as good as you could have played, and everything now hinges on the pistol round. Not something you say often.
Yep.
Quite literally.
Yeah, it is definitely the game-winning pistol round here. It could, yeah.
This is a game. It's one of the Valorant games of all time.
Yep. It's very, it's a sight to behold. That's what you could say.
Yeah, it's been a sight to a-hold for the Saints, too, because they took, they dominated the entire map.
And it looks like Conestoga is also trying to have a good hold on A here with putting 3 players
I thought
on
we
A
might
side.
see 5 sheriffs out of the Saints. I think they're going to try seriously just to make sure they will.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was about to get
Yeah, you don't want to throw at the last second.
To be fair, though, it's 11-1.
Okay. Yes, yeah. It's true.
But
You could. But that's losing 2 rounds.
You got to show a little bit of respect.
Yeah, you can't. With the Flappy Bird crosshair, you can't dunk on them too hard.
True. I will say, for Conestoga, sight, no one playing B. Not a soul, not a whisper, not an iota of volume, nothing over on that site. Shadow, though, nice little lurk on Caillou, but the Saints lurking right back. Seth working the backside alley here. Couple of pop shots. Viper Pit, or Viper Snakebite too, going for the challenge, 4-tapping to finish things off, and textbook pistol from St. Clair. And don't look now, it is 12-1. Conestoga sitting against the wall on match point. And I know the Saints are going to put together probably 2 rifles in LMG. Maybe we see a 3rd rifle over on M's. Yeah, I was going to say, you got the credits for it. So they're going to full force this sucker out. Conestoga going to
Odin from 4-tapping.
That
was
Ares.
Yeah, well, there was an Odin there for a split second.
It must have took every amount of... They're going to go 5 Ares.
Yep.
Yeah. So for those that weren't around, there was once upon a time, there was a 4 days Ares meta where it was the strongest gun in the game by a country mile. Look at the Astrowell, though. It sucks up all the Saints, and they get taken down in 10 seconds. Look at all those Oni Ares sitting on the floor. Thanks for the guns, boys. Conestoga, the perfect Astrowell, and they just absolutely beat down the Saints, robbed them of their weapons. So, nice little fire starter for Conestoga, nice little shot in the arm. However, how long is that adrenaline going to last?
Yeah, now the Saints could lose their footing here.
That was that was like actually a perfect play. Yeah.
I've never seen an Astrowell take the entire team there.
It's rare, yeah, that you literally
and then able to capitalize on it too.
And go flawless, yeah. That was actually hilarious.
Nan gonna throw the grenade out. Has the Ares stolen from the enemy team. Seth on the other side of this ice wall, gonna knife it down here. Try and find a pick with that Arcane Sheriff.
Arcane buff, as everybody knows. Seth, though, running into these Bulldogs and these Phantoms is not going to be the easiest of tasks here. Nan, nice little crossfire with this Ares, though, gets behind enemy lines. Blast pack to safety, trying to find the refire. He is going to do just that. Takes down Sushi. Caillou at least going to answer back with 1, so the damage not going to be too big, but that is going to be 2 Saints off the board. Caillou should be able to get a weapon upgrade here. Don't remember exactly what he was using. I think it was going to be one of those Sheriffs. Seth, though, working through tower still. Caillou picking out some of these weapons. Looks like he might keep the Sheriff, actually.
Looks like he's going to funnel
He likes
here.
the Marshall game, so I'm not surprised he wants the Sheriff game.
Yeah, Sheriff is just so satisfying when you can hit your shots.
Yeah, that's also Caillou, so he gets the benefit of the doubt.
True. Oh, Seth going for the big sneaky Viper flank, but Kip ready to take him out there.
Spike down A.
One more for Caillou. J-Men, though, there to easily trade him down. Conestoga expected to win that round. Making sure the Ares works there. Got to test the, got to make sure the spool's working up there. The bullets are coming out nice and clean. Now we're going to see the buy back again for the Saints, though. Sushi, Unfortunately, going to be stuck to the SMG. The rest of these Saints, though, it's going to be rifles. Going to be rifles for that Conestoga side as well. And they do have the res already. Nice little ability to have early in the game, especially on defense. If someone challenges early, or rather, you can send someone to maybe challenge early now. If they end up falling, wall them off, pick them back up, see if you can trade out one of these Saints and slowly try to work your way back in this game. The only thing is, though, now that Conestoga can no longer receive the loss bonus, if they win round after round and they have 2 to 3 people die every time, that trust fund will eventually start to run out. They will have to look for a real job.
Yep. M's here, waiting on the flank. Kip trying to defend against this Vents push here. Viper Wall gonna come up. Kip holding it very closely.
I've got your trail.
Oh, the Seekers are gonna come out. He's gonna have to rotate out, try and spray them down. But that sound effect alerts the enemy team to where they are. Sushi gonna dive right in, but not able to get the hit. Kip gonna take out one. Caillou gonna take out one. Fortapping gonna take out another. Fortapping gonna have to try and retreat with that 30 health he has left. They do have Spike down. The pressure is on Conestoga here.
Yeah.
It's the last round.
Okay.
Kip gonna take out another.
This is winnable. Caillou could get some health over onto one of these teammates potentially, but they'd have to find some way to rotate over Kip. The unfortunate part of playing 2v3, you have to check everything and check it twice. The cross right from ramp though. Ems finds a couple shots, get tagged by the half blind, but that's not going to matter too much because Caillou is still buried back on the site. And he is burying his bullets inside of J-Man and inside of Kip. 3K for Caillou. Absolute domination from the side of St. Clair. Conestoga getting dusted off 13-3 in consecutive games there. Ascent being the first burial site, and then Split ultimately being that final decider. And honestly, just a fun night for these guys. You can tell they were having fun. They were feeling confident. Always just a nice playoff win to pick up.
Yeah, that was definitely nice. You know, I think Sushi played better with the Flappy Bird crosshair. Like, between the 2 rounds when he switched, he popped up. I think he got an ace.
The only thing I wish is that it made the Flappy Bird noise whenever you got a kill.
True,
like the
yeah.
Or if, like, when Caillou got a kill, it made, like, the chest opening noise in Minecraft. That'd be so,
it'd be
so...
good.
Or
So
every time
good.
he ADSs, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every single time.
It was a very fun game. Conestoga, you fought well. You know,
Listen,
the Saints are on such a high note right now as of late. You know, it's just really hard.
Yeah, this wasn't a case of Conestoga necessarily playing bad. The Saints just felt like they were a step or two ahead. They were just winning out so many more of these aim duels. We saw what? Seth had 3 to 4 4Ks. Caillou had a couple 4Ks. Sushi ends up finding an ace. I think M's got a 4K. So pretty much every single member today got involved in some major capacity. So they're going to feel good about that. They've been feeling really good about their Valorant play lately. But we've got more than Valorant coming up later on these Saints streams. I do think we actually have some sort of tentative schedule for the week. Usually, you know, things change day to day. NECC has been kind of taking some of our shine with some of these streams, but I think we are going to have, I believe it's no League of Legends tomorrow, actually. That got picked up by NECC. Wednesday, as of now, we are playing Northwood on stream. I believe in NECC Valorant. Again, there's a very good chance that NECC will probably grab that broadcast again. I think we have another NECC League of Legends game on Thursday, and then I think we have Aegis Champions League on Friday, which will definitely not get picked up by this stream.
Yeah.
We have the rights to take those Friday night games. And then I guess to round things out on the weekend, it's going to be CCL playoffs Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, not sure exactly how many games. The Saints are going to have to play their way in, see how high they're going to have to make it into that bracket. But that is pretty much what is going on for the week. That wraps up everything we have going on for tonight. So from Job and Matthias, Amanda, and Ryan in the back. That's everyone, right? No.
Ryan's friend.
Jordan. I forgot his name.
I'm so
I apologize.
sorry. Yeah.
Cool dude. Good first day.
We
on the
met
job
him
as
today.
well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
first
Good
day.
job though from everybody in the back. Me, Matthias, got the easy job. Saints made easy work of Conestoga today. So that being said, go enjoy your Monday. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. We'll see you guys Wednesday.
Peace.
Maybe.